Hi there, I'm Jessica, this is Valentina, and this is Lorena, and we're here from Fairdale High School to teach you a quick 10-minute yoga video. So we're going to start by beginning on the floor, so I'd like for you to step back onto your mats. We're going to start in child's pose. So knees go nice and wide, sit your butt back and down, and relax your head down onto the mat. So remembering during this practice, if anything feels too uncomfortable, feel free to back off and do whatever feels good in your body. So right now we're going to take a deep breath in, inhaling through the nose and into the belly, and slowly exhaling, allowing the belly to fall. Deep breath in, filling up the belly, hold it in for just a moment, and slowly exhale, allowing the belly to fall. One more deep breath in, filling up the belly, hold it in for just a moment, and slowly exhale, allowing the belly to fall. So next, I'd like for you to take your hands and walk them over to the right side of the mat. You can place your left hand on top of your right hand, and we're going to sit our hips back onto the left diagonal and relax back and down. Feeling a stretch through the sides of the body, maybe in through the lower back. And once again, breathing in through the nose and slowly exhaling, allowing the belly to fall. Feeling that side stretch in the waist and in the arms and in the hips. Continue breathing in through the nose and out through the nose and settling into your stretch. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So just simply walk your hands over to the other side of the mat. You can place your right hand over your left and sit your butt back and down on the diagonal, relaxing in and breathing once again in through the nose and into the belly and exhaling, and see if you can settle into the stretch for a few breaths. Let's choose one more deep breath in through the nose and into the belly. When we come back, we're going to come back to tabletop position. So fingertips are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. You're going to exhale, arch the spine, create lots of space between each link of the spine, relaxing the head down. And now let's take our backs and our spines in the opposite direction. So we're coming into cat pose. So we're going to take our tailbones up towards the sky, drop our shoulders away from the ears. Again, exhaling, arching the spine, creating lots of space between each link of the spine. And going in through the opposite direction once again, cat pose. See if you can create lots of space between the ears and the shoulders, and tailbone rises up towards the sky. Exhaling, arch. And moving once again, tailbone towards the sky. Looking up towards the sky, dropping your shoulder blades back and down, maybe feeling an opening through the front side of the body. Let's return to a neutral spine. We're going to reach our feet way back. We're going to enjoy a plank pose. So it creates a little more intensity. If you guys prefer, you're welcome to drop your knees down to the earth, or you can hold right here. We're just going to continue to breathe. And from here, go ahead and lift your knees up off of the mat if they aren't there already. And we're going to take our tailbones up towards the sky. So notice we're not moving our hands or our feet, just pressing our tailbone up towards the sky. We drop our heels towards the ground. If you feel a lot of stretch in the back of the legs, simply bend your knees just a little bit. Hopefully feeling a stretch in the backs of the legs, maybe feeling some intensity in the shoulders and in the arms. And from here, we're going to walk our feet to the front of the mat. One at a time. We end up at the front of the mat in a forward fold. So waterfall your body over the tops of the thighs. Valentina and Lorena are going to stay where they are. I'm going to turn to the side and show you. So my rib cage is touching the tops of my thighs, shaking out the head, yes or no, creating lots of relaxation at the top of the head. Bend your knees as much as you need to in order to relax onto the top of the thighs. From here, we're going to take a big stretch all the way up towards the ceiling. Maybe look up towards the sky, reach your fingertips nice and long up towards the sky, opening up the front side of the body. And we exhale, dive in. Relaxing the head and the neck, shaking out. Remember, it doesn't matter if you can touch your toes or not. See how much you can relax your body over the tops of the thighs. From here, we're going to reach our toes way back. We return to that plank pose. And then let's all drop to our knees. Squeeze our elbows into our ribs. And we're going to float our chin, our chest, and our belly to the floor. Toes are on the floor. We're going to lift up. Shoulder blades are back and down. Into a low cobra pose. Next, if you like, you can press up into a full cobra. So notice the shoulders. Sometimes we tend to keep them by our ears. See if you can press them down and open up the chest. Beautiful. We're going to sink back into our child's pose. Settle in and enjoy. So go ahead and come on to all fours again. And from here, we're going to take our right foot out to the side. Right? Your toes are going to face forward. And we're going to sit our hips back and down until we feel a stretch, as much stretch as you want, into your inner thighs. Everyone is different, so stop wherever the intensity feels perfect for you. And then we just hold here for a few breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Let's go ahead and lift up. We're going to do the same stretch on the other side. So we draw our right leg in, reach our left toes out. Toes are facing forward. We're going to once again set our hips back and down. So you may notice that one side's more flexible than the other. So just enjoy that, honor that, and notice the discrepancies between each side. Settle into the stretch as we inhale and as we exhale. So we're going to come up, lifting our hips, coming into tabletop. Let's reach our feet way back. We're in that plank again, creating lots of strength in our cores. We're going to send our hips up towards the sky into our downward facing dog. One more time. Shoulder blades are back and down. Heels relaxing to the floor. Bend your knees if you need to. A couple of breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. And let's drop our knees to the floor. We're going to turn to the side. We're going to come down to a lying down position. You're welcome to stay north and south on your mat. Totally up to you. We're going to drop down and bring our knees into our chest. So feel that stretch in the lower back, creating relaxation and lots of space. And let's place our knees and our feet towards the floor. First stretch is a figure 4 stretch. We're going to take our right leg. We're going to cross our ankle over our knee. And we're going to encourage the knee away from the chest, opening up the hip. You're welcome to stay here if this feels like a great stretch for you, or you're welcome to bring that left leg in closer towards your chest. Remember, if it hurts, just go back to where we are. What feels good for you, remembering that every day is different. So this is a great hip opener, and we're going to take a moment to breathe in through the nose. And as we exhale, see how relaxed that you can become. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take one more deep breath in through the nose and into the belly. And let's place that left foot on the floor if it's not there already. Now listen up. We're going to take our right knee. We're going to bring it into the chest. We're going to go ahead and lengthen out the bottom leg or the left leg. We're going to carry this knee across the body so that our right knee is all the way on the floor. And then you can open up your right arm. So what we're doing is creating a spinal twist. And it's almost like you're wringing out the spine. So you can look the opposite direction of the knee. You can close your eyes. You can look up towards the ceiling, whatever feels good to you. And we'll just hang out here for a couple of deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Deep breath in and exhaling. One more deep breath in And on your exhale, let's bring our knees back to the middle, hugging both knees into the chest. And let's do that figure 4 stretch and spinal stretch on the other side. So I'm going to place my right foot on the floor, take my left ankle, cross it over the knee, and encourage the left knee away from the chest. So you're welcome to stay here, or you're welcome to reach through the window, pulling the leg close to you. We'll just hang out here for a few breaths. Once again, notice, are there differences in flexibility on each side? Inhaling and exhaling. Deep breath in, and as you inhale, really feel the belly rising, and as you exhale, notice any areas of tension melting away from the body. Let's take one more deep breath in, and exhale. And let's return our feet to the floor. Let's bring this left knee into the chest, lengthen out the right leg, and we're going to do the spinal twist on the other side. So I'm going to take my knee, drop it all the way over to the side. If you need to stack your hips, that's totally fine. I'm going to wring out the spine by reaching away with my left arm. You may want to put your right hand on your hip or on your leg. You may want to look towards the left hand, towards the ceiling, whatever feels good for your neck. Let's hang out for a few deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Once again, really imagining that spine wringing out. Inhale, exhale. One more deep breath in, and returning to the center. Come back, bring the knees into the chest. I'm going to rock and roll up. And Valentina and Lorena are going to lie down on their backs, and we're going to go into corpse pose. So in corpse pose, you can lie with your arms and legs extended. You also have the option to bend the knees and place the knees together. You can also place the feet together, allow the soles to touch and the knees to fan out. So find whatever is comfortable for you. You're welcome to close your eyes, and let's take a few deep breaths in, inhaling and exhaling. Deep breath in through the nostrils, and exhaling. One more deep breath in, and exhale. So feel free to stay in this resting position as long as you like. Otherwise, thanks for joining us today.